Alright, it's a short title card today. I don't really want to wait around too much longer. Ow. Oh, that was louder than I thought it would be. Right. I'm trying to remember what was actually happening. Did I finish Olbrich's story? I think I might have. Are we on Therion now? Possibly. Yes. I had just finished Olbrich's. Alright. Right, and I was going to switch towns because the Therion's also slightly higher leveled, but also just for a change of locale, really. Primrose, you're tricky. Alright. Let's just go to Alphen then. Fly on over. Alright. Alright. Tavern, please. Oh. I've definitely been here before. Hello, Pyromancer. They did. They tasted wonderful. In fact, the broth or broth or sauce or whichever was probably the best tasting part of it. Actually quite surprised by that. Let's see. Townsperson. He lives together with his younger brother, Nate. Hope you're doing well, Elbapo. Good old cowboy. That's probably a good way to do it. I just drank it as if it were a broth. Wow. I hope you're doing well. Right. Well, you certainly did. That's probably the biggest entrance you can make. Actually, I wonder which one's louder, the Screaming Cowboy or Party Time? Not actually entirely sure. I feel like it might be Screaming Cowboy. Where's this hidden item? Oh, is it in the house? I forgot these things could be opened. Yes. What are plums? 60 gold? Oh, wait a second. Where was it? It was a river town. Oh, it was this river town, actually. What perfect timing. This is where that, what is it? That, expensive, very powerful staff was. I see the NPC off in the distance. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. Maybe I'll slow down. Alright, Tressa. Come on in, just for a little bit. Wait, what? Oh no, it wasn't this one. It was the one inside. The especially pious one. Also, I have a fan on right now. So it shouldn't be too loud, I don't think. Is it you? There we go, the Forbidden Staff. Oh, it's less expensive than I thought it was. Alright. Well then. That staff is mine. Alright. It's going from 158 all the way to 285. And since, if I'm remembering correctly, magic can't crit, and I don't hit things with him anyways, this is going to make him unbelievably powerful. Oh, I hope you are surviving your day at work, then? I don't really want to say enjoying, because it's not really the modus operandi for most people when they're at work. Yes, thank you for taking some time out of your break to come by the stream then as well. Good, good. Alright. Who's the... Alphin's the one that's here. Alright. Oh. I think Cirrus is officially too strong to ever leave my party now. Alright, but who do I want for this encounter? Tharian or Primrose? I think Primrose, actually. Yeah, because Tharian and Alphen have directly matching classes and subclasses. Alright, also, start the story, buddy. Spin me a tale, good friend, of Alphen, the alchemist. Or apothecary, not alchemist. The story so far. The deadly disease that plagued Old Shore. In the end, it was but the trickery of Vanessa, a depraved quack who enriched herself at the patient's expense. But Alphen put an end to her villainy, and healed the people out of kindness of his heart. Just skip every few joining words. You were always my hero. What? This is probably Alphen. You're always my hero, an unreachable ideal, but heck, if I ain't getting closer by the day. Having eased the pain and suffering of one town, Alphen strode into Saintsbridge with newfound confidence. Little did he know what awaited him there. Yeah, Alphen doesn't really have a driving motivation, he just wants to help people. Is he the only one? Because Tharian has his backstory with his friend that broke out from jail and probably betrayed him. Ophelia's lighting flames. Honnet's trying to find and then heal her master. Yeah, this is the only one I can think of at the very least. I'd keep listing them off, but my short-term memory is preventing me from recalling all of their names. I suppose that's actually long-term memory. My short-term, long-term memory.
Hey, can you spare a scrap of food for a poor soul? As you can see, the snicks left me too injured to stand.
I mean, that person's design doesn't scream generous. Oh, wait, never mind. He has an apothecary satchel. He's probably incredibly generous.
The wound festers. If it isn't treated, you'll be dead before the next sunrise.
What? You're one of them apothecaries, is that it?
What's it to you?
Bloody hell's but the gods smile on me. Treat my wound, and you can name your price.
Before that, answer me one thing.
Oh, of course, ask me anything.
He's probably in a lot of pain if he has a festering wound. Ask him the question afterwards.
Afraid you're out of luck, friend.
Oh, okay. It was for treatment.
Your life isn't worth saving.
Wait, have some mercy. She can't just leave a man to die.
Hold it! You're an apothecary, ain't you? How can you leave a man you examine to suffer?
Alright, so I was right. He was a bad apothecary.
And who in the hells are you?
Name's Alphen, and despite appearances, I'm a traveling apothecary myself.
Got the satchel and everything.
Fellow druggist, is it? Well, listen up. I'm a free man with the right to choose my patients.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means just what I said. Some lives aren't worth saving.
Who does that jackass think he is?
You're an apothecary too, you said?
Quite your luck to run into two apothecaries in the same day. When you're gonna die tomorrow.
One who doesn't discriminate when it comes to those in need. Let me see that wound.
Much obliged.
He is definitely one of the lower difficulties.
You're lucky I showed up when I did. There. That should give you a fighting chance. But you ain't out of the woods yet. You'll need plenty of rest till it heals up. Here, lean on me.
You fought
When
too
you're
kind.
not strong,
Thank you.
I'll be your friend.
The name's Alphen. Just doing my job.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alphen. I'm Miguel. You really saved me. Don't mention it. You just rest up now, okay? I'll check in on you later with some victuals. What a house. This man's a hoarder. Hey, the grapes around these parts make for good eating. Better for drinking if you catch my meaning. Hate to break it to you, but not in your condition. We can raise a glass once you're all healed up, though. Deal?
Aye.
Aye, Alphen, I'd like that. I mean... yeah. But also it's his. And I don't think there's a house attached to it.
Oh.
Shucks. Shucks. I ain't eaten yet neither. Can't mix medicine on an empty stomach now, can we? Let's go hit the tavern. Yeah, it's like it's a woodcutter's shed. So I think that's just where he lives. In his storehouse. Sort of like how I stream out of mine. Are you any good to allure? No. I don't think I want someone with the skill Panic Arrow tagging along with me. Oh wait, I already have an old man. How strong are you again? Ice Storm level 3. We'll see if there's anyone better. And also... save. Hello.
Hello to you.
Oh, so I've already talked to you. How strong are you? Pretty alright, but I already have Honnet, so... arrow skills aren't that useful to me very much. No, aren't very useful to me that much. I think that's what I was trying to say. Oh no.
What's this now?
What's all the hubbub? Hey, what happened here?
Someone help!
Oh, whoops. That's what I just remembered. Travel banter! I need to find that travel banter PDF. It'll be in my browsing history, right? Why do I have so much history? It's a mystery. Alright, but it'll definitely appear at last week. Why do I spend so much time on the internet? No, that's too far back now. I should have put this in a bookmark. Oh, I'm getting close. Travel banter guide, there it is. Right. I'll have to remember to keep you on bookmark. What is this? Chapter 3, spoiler free, Alphen. Yes, I mean, I probably already missed the very first. Oh no, it doesn't look like I did. Let's see, the first conversation was with Tressa, then Ophelia. And those are at the exact same time, alright. My son, he just collapsed. I sent for help, but oh, look at him, he's dying.
Let me take a look.
There's an apothecary in the house. Let me see him at once.
What?
Truly?
Doesn't seem to be a case of food poisoning. But then, what could it be?
Oh dear.
Does your son suffer from any afflictions or ailments, ma'am?
No, no.
No, at least none that I know of.
Damn it all.
Think, Alphen, think.
I'm coming in.
Where's the patient?
Oh,
Huh? You're that sham from before.
You.
You again. As for whether or not I'm a sham, you can judge for yourself. I see. Seems to be a paroxysm of some sort, doubtless brought on by something he ate. Sweet peas are known to cause this reaction in some people. Here, this should set things right.
whoa.
Well, I'll be. Oh, where am I?
Oh!
By the gods.
Oh my!
Oh, Timothy, you're all right. Oh, sir, I have not the words to thank you.
Just doing my job.
So for a second there, it looked like he looked directly at the screen. It's nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me. The name's Ogun, traveling apothecary. And I trust you've learned not to judge a man before you know him.
Well, shucks. Never seen a sham as good as that. But I can't let that shake me.
All right.
Alrighty, let's see who else around here is in need.
Oh, you actually picked up on who I was going for. Yep, looks like I missed those two.
I'm not gonna give up that easy, that's for sure.
Come now.
Now, calm yourself there, friend. The boy was saved. That's no small solace, yes?
I'm not saying it isn't, but still.
As an apothecary yourself, you're well equipped to see the extent of his wisdom and skill.
Damn right I am.
It's much the same in my own profession. I have had the honor of studying under many great thinkers, scholars of such precipicity. Oh, precipicity. As in a precipice. I think. Precipicity? I'm assuming that's sort of like the peak of a cliff is the sort of analogous statement that precipicity is, if I just had to guess. A knowledge that I wondered if I could ever hope to be their equal.
You don't say.
Tell me, what precisely went through your mind when you realized the full extent of his apothecarial skills?
Well, my first thought was, wow, he's just something else. But then I thought, don't just sit there admiring Alf. I have to get as good as him so I can ease that many more people's pain.
Oh, now there's a splendid answer if ever I heard one.
Guess I should stop moping and get to learning.
Perspicatus. Oh, perspicity. Perspicacity? Perspicacity? Perception and understanding. I see. So, perspicatus. Or perspicity. So, based on perspection, not precipice. Yes. I mean, that's typically what I'll do when I encounter a word that I don't know, but I don't want to break the flow of this stream too much. Despite the fact that I just sat there staring at a word that I didn't know, trying to figure it out. Which accomplished roughly the same thing. I dare say that passion will carry him a long way. Yes, he's found his path, and I can tell he won't be swayed from it. Alright, well. Travel banter guide. Oh, wow. Professor Ophelia and Therian were in that one. You know what? I'm actually just going to load my save. Because that was a whole bunch of dialogue that I missed. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to reload saves. I just have to go back through here. Alright. Should be this one. Right? Because I saved on that bridge. Yes, right next to the bridge. Oh no! I can't go to the tavern to change! My party members are stuck. I have to travel to another town. Just to start the quest there. Or not start the quest there, but to go to that tavern. Oh dear. Come on. There we go. That sure is amusing. If not incredibly irritating. And I'm going to have to do this twice. Because there's 3 people who have dialogue with him. And I can only change out 2 party members. Alright. Tressa, Ophelia, and Therian are the 2. Alright, fly on back, my friends. Oh, travel banter, there we go. Why I never... Why I never... Well, how can you just leave that poor man to die?
You can say that again. A man who turns his back on the sick and suffering has no right to call himself an apothecary.
Well, if only more people could be more like you. You know, we merchants have a saying. When you help a traveler in need, accept no coin in return.
Huh?
Not even a merchant sets a price when it comes to helping people in trouble.
Well, I'll be. You merchants are more charitable than you let on.
So if you're ever in need, you know where to find me.
Much appreciated.
More travel banter.
You mustn't push yourself.
Perhaps I could take care of Miguel in your stead.
That wouldn't be necessary now. He still needs to rest, but the danger's past. He's in no more need of nursing.
Oh, I'm relieved to hear that, but still. He suffered such grievous wounds. Did he not have anyone to look after him?
Nah, I couldn't say. Certainly he should have seen an apothecary sooner than he did.
Well, he was blessed indeed that you arrived when you did.
Guided by the flame, eh? Toaster 2 will be in order once he wakes up.
Come to think of it, we'd best keep a watch over him lest he try to consume ale or spirits.
Oh, right, of course.
Alright, well, time to head back to the place where you consume ale and spirits so that I can bring in a new party member. Who is it? Therian, right. Run. Yeah, that's a much I feel like almost every single barkeeper has had an identical model except for this one. Alright, Terry. And I'll just put Cirrus back in the party. Right. One more travel banter. They really squeezed all this travel banter into one thing. Also, I feel like Therian and Alphen have voices that are slightly too similar, really.
Headed for the alehouse? Nothing like a flagon of mead to ease a man's cares. I'm a regular at more than a few alehouses, though I go more for the rumors than the drink. Rumors? What's anyone in an alehouse had to say that'd be interesting to a man like you? Who's wealthy, for example, and who's not? Which lords pay their guards well, and which don't? You can find all that out in the tavern. That and more. Mead loosens tongues, gets men talking. There's quite some profit to be had in an alehouse if you know how to listen. Not to mention, thieves themselves often drop by to share secrets and tips. Yikes, I'd be best careful next time I'm quenching my thirst. You can try. Either way, I'll be counting my mugs if you and I ever go drinking.
Oh, those two have the raspiest voices that I do for this game. Can't be good for me that both of them were talking to each other at the same time. I am wondering if at any point... Oh, alright, I can skip this. I've already seen that and done all the dialogue. And I'll just open this one for the fun of it. Just so that I can have it out of the way. Alright, and also... let's get my prime party back in order. Actually, wait. Who's next in line? Oh, it's Primrose, good. And Ulbrich is at the very end, so I won't need to worry about having him in my party when I go through the dungeon. Primrose. Okay. And problem sorted. Not seen him of late. What could have happened? Wait, what was I doing? I've forgotten. I guess I'll have to inquire. A scholar who keeps a close eye on the local water supply. He does so to ensure. I remember this. I've already inquired this, right? Unless there was a different scholar that kept a close eye on the local water supply.
Nice chatting with you.
Oh,
Huh, so those two grandmas haven't been around lately. I should check and make sure they're not sick in bed.
I swear I saw them earlier. Oh. Nope, tried to go in through the window. Oh no, they're sick in bed! An elderly widow who lives a quiet life of solitude. Never one for social gatherings. She had no one with whom to talk after her husband died. However, she recently met another older woman. Yes, I remember that.
Nice chatting with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear boy. Finally, I can go visit my best friend again. Alright, run back up north again, Alphen. Good thing I was told how to run, huh? There's a whole bunch of walking. Wait a second. Was the wrong NPC here earlier? Was that a bug? Was it supposed to be this old lady that was here instead of the water scientist? Yeah, this is the water scientist, right? Yeah. How peculiar. Oh, that is quite interesting. Alright, well. Moving on. An old woman who has lived in this... Yes, I remember. I already seen that. Old woman to the northwest. Wait, what?
How are you holding up?
Oh my... What is happening right now? Is this a bug or... This is not properly I'm so confused right now.
And there we go. That should have you feeling better, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, dearie.
Don't mention it. Make sure to keep warm, okay?
Aye.
Oh, I will. Thank heavens, I can finally go grape picking again.
Grapes? Speaking of grapes, you know where I could find myself a good bottle of wine? Promised my new friend Miguel we'd share a toast, you see, and... Whoa.
Are you alright?
Everything alright, ma'am?
How can this be?
You're friends with Miguel, that rotten, no-good thief.
Thief?
You heard me, and that's not all. Rumor even had it that he killed a man. I heard he slipped into one of the local estates, and when the butler found him, Miguel stabbed the poor man to death. The local militia has been searching for him ever since, but they can't find hide nor hair of him. He's a drifter and a vagrant. If you know what's best for you, you'll find yourself a new friend.
So we meet again.
Sorry, no time to chat. I have a patient waiting.
Surely you don't mean to save that scoundrel's life.
So you knew?
I did. He claimed to be a humble farmer, but the dagger concealed beneath his cloak told me otherwise. There was far more blood on him than that from his wound. Nor did his nervous, flickering eyes do him any favors. No, it was clear why he hadn't sought treatment for his wound. He's a man on the run.
Still. 'Cause someone's a thief, that means you leave them to die?
Yes, it does.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. Some lives are worth saving.
I mean, less a thief and more the murderer aspect.
Bollocks! We're apothecaries, not gods. It ain't our place to judge. We have a duty to help anyone who needs us. Am I wrong?
I'm sure, fix him up, but then, you know,
Show me one of your tonics.
turn him into the authorities?
Huh? Why should I do that?
Call it curiosity. I want to see your skills for myself.
Huh. Well, if you insist. Here, looking's free.
It is unrefined, but adequate. Made with talent and confidence.
Oh, what an accurate description of Alphen's character.
Hear me, Alphen. I can see the passion in your eyes, so I'll not mince words. Let that man die.
You can't.
Or, you know, just tell the guard where he is.
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.
I I should go back and check up on Miguel.
Travel banter, yay.
What's the matter, Primrose?
That apothecary Ogun. His eyes are just like mine.
You kidding me? Yours are 100 times more stunning, if you don't mind me saying.
Thank you, but that wasn't quite what I meant. You see, in my work, I've met the gaze of many a man, and I've learned their eyes speak more truths than their tongues.
You don't say. So what do Ogun's eyes say to you?
That his heart is filled with pain. Yeah. I mean, I suppose that's what Primrose's eyes are filled with. Could have made an educated guess there, Alphen. Although I suppose that's more of a Sirius's thing.
Hi.
Hey, Miguel.
Oh, is he British? I need to hear him speak. I can't just get the British accent out on a whim. It turns Australian if I don't. Alphen might.
My wound. It stings something terrible.
Whoa.
Oh, let me take a look. Tarnation. It's worse than I thought. At this rate, his life is...
Hey there.
How's it look? Tell me if I'm going to survive.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, I mean, you sure will. The sting's how you can tell the salve's working.
I see.
Oh, okay, he said that himself.
All right.
I'll just need to give you some stronger medicine.
I'll fix you up good as new.
You just hold on, okay? We'll have you on your feet again and...
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life.
Oh.
Especially the life of a killer.
What?
What's the matter, Alphen? Is it worse than you thought?
Shucks.
I heard folks talking about you, Miguel. Saying you're a thief and a murderer.
Huh?
Murder? Bollocks! I was framed, I tell you.
Tell me the truth, Miguel. Can't help you unless you do.
Damn.
You got me, Alphen. I'm a rotten thief. But hear me out. I had no choice. I needed the coin.
I don't know.
Enough to take a man's life?
Forgive me. I beg you. I got 3 bats to feed back home. They'd go starving if not for me. I wasn't always like this, Alphen. I used to be a mercenary, and a good one at that. But things happened, and work didn't come like it used to, and so I come clean with me, Alphen. I'm dying, ain't I? I know my body's not getting better anymore. You've got to help me. I beg you.
Starting this moment, you're a new man.
Huh?
Now listen here.
I'm saying I'll help you, on one condition. No more thieving here.
Aye.
Why, of course. You have my word. Believe me, I feel worse than that anyone back the terrible deeds I've done.
I beg of you.
Alphen.
Thief or no, can't just leave a man to suffer. That's just not who I am. Alright, Miguel, I trust you. Hold tight, I'll fix you up right as rain.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alphen. You're too kind for a man like me. And so Alphen toiled until the wee hours of the night, tending to Miguel's wounds as best he could. Until finally, in the end, Miguel died. And it was all for nothing. Oh, it's... Why does Alphen, the stronger human, not simply eat the other one and gain his power?
Shucks.
Shucks must have been more tired than I thought. Knowing Miguel's over the hump, I can finally breathe easy. Speaking of the man, wonder where he ran off to.
Man, where have you gone?
Where'd Miguel head off to?
Well,
I know not. But it is clear his wounds have been healed such that he might go in wandering.
Yeah, it's a relief at least.
Thou art a skilled healer.
Whoa, what's with the praise all of a sudden?
In but a brief time thou dost cure in that man's injuries, so that he was able to risen from his sickbed. It is clear thou art a master of thy craft.
Now easy on the flowery words there, you're making me blush.
Thou art quickly made shy when talk turneth to thyself. My praise is not lightly offered, thou wouldst do well to take it to heart.
Ah, shucks, it does mean a lot to me, but still, it's not over yet. Healing, I mean. More work isn't done until Miguel is his old self again.
I thought the purpose was that he wasn't returning to his old self, he's returning to a new self.
Then you can shower me with praise all you want.
Very well, then I shall do it. Alphin's dialogue wears worse in my throat than anyone else's. Alright. Not again. No. Take another drink then, Pyromancer. Thank you much. If I'd stand back or I'll slit your brat's scrawny throat.
Someone help!
No, not my Timothy, please, no.
Got that?
And you know what to do, don't you? Hand over all you've got.
No, no.
I'll give you anything. Just wait for my husband to return and... Are you daft, you bloody all? You think I have the luxury of waiting all day? And I hand it over before... Here comes Alphin.
Bugger me.
Bring every leaf you own to the Rivera Woods by sundown, else you'll never see the brat again. No, my Timothy! Gods have mercy!
The hells?
Are you alright? What happened here? Ah,
It can't be.
Miguel, it couldn't be.
Oh, heavens.
Oh, but it is! That terrible man took my poor Timothy.
That bastard.
Well, shucks.
My poor boy, whatever am I to do?
I'll take care of this.
I feel like shucks is kind of a muted response to this.
Just you wait here, ma'am. I'll go after your boy. Now, which way did he go?
He said to come to the woods. The Rivera Woods, west of town.
Got it.
Got it. I'll have little Timmy back in no time. Unless he fell down a well. That'll be tricky. I was a damn fool for trusting you. To combat. Away ho. Actually, what's the travel banter guide say again? Alright, I just had Hornet. Right? Yes, I did. I remember because I had to talk in a strange accent. So then Ulbrich is probably going to be... after the boss? Or the dungeon? I sure hope so. And I could always check, but,
Oh, you know what? I can just look at the spoiler guide, it's fine. All it does is tell me the exact location where it happens. Alphin... Yeah, back in Saints Bridge. Oh no, I think it is now. Alright. Right. I'll run back there, then. Oh. Old Beak. I need your dialogue. Judging by the name of the exact name of the chapter, which is called Betrayal, I assume Olbrick is necessary. Or is now, not necessary. Is necessarily now? I don't know what I was going for, really. Oh? Maybe not? Is it only going to take place in South? Or is it truly afterwards? No, it is now. Alright. And this is the last one. How easy.
God damn it all.
Steady now, Alphen.
Steady now. I trusted him, that brazen-faced brute.
I say again, steady, my friend. Our first priority is the child. Am I not right?
You are. Sorry, sometimes my emotions get the better of me.
You need not be sorry. In times like this, we must help one another. I have no doubt that one day it will be my turn to call upon your wisdom and perspective.
Fair enough. Thanks.
Bonus dialogue achieved. Now, time to return to Optimal Party. Primrose, replace Olbrick. Is everyone fully mannered and healthed? They sure are. And away we go. I'm very excited to see how terrifyingly powerful, Cirrus is. Because, goodness me, I want to see this new staff in action. Also, I should probably catch some more beasts now that I'm at it. This seems like a good place to capture them as well. Maybe I should save in here. Re-overriding save. Oh. Right. Hello, Aaron. That was a whole bunch of redeems at once. Oh. Ah. Hope you're doing well, Aaron. What a pretty little forest. Oh, there's a purple chest there.
I've done my research on you.
That looks like a fun ram. Oh, and they're all weak to arrows. How fortunate. I'm doing quite alright. Maybe I do switch out Primrose for Therion. You have a bow, so you're not entirely useless.
Here we go.
But, it's gone fine. I haven't run into any issues yet, at the very least. Guess I'll just hit. Guy with pen, hello. Hope you're doing well.
Now, what next?
Okay. Now is the moment of truth. How absolutely terrifying has Cirrus become with his new staff?
Nothing will quiet the storm.
That's pretty good. What would that have been normally?
Letting my arrow
Not that
fly
much,
true.
I think. I feel like it could have been more, honestly, but I'm satisfied. No. So I don't really want to spend too much mana. This is a pretty basic fight.
I am ready.
Here goes nothing.
Concoct apothecary. Right, you're not terribly necessary right now, Elfin, I'm afraid.
This calls for surgery.
Guess I might as well just
Interesting dilemma.
AoE. Wonder how much damage Cirrus does with a simple attack. It's gotta be unbelievably low at this point, right?
Come in, if thou darest.
Hmm. That looks like the name of a group heal. If I've seen one.
Everything but your life.
Right.
Now,
So I'm really hoping that that attack lives up to its name and no other attacks can kill it.
sacred lights to chase the darkness.
I probably should have checked how much health it had, shouldn't I? That's fine. I'll just hit him with normal attack. Oh. What kind of bow do you have, Primrose? That was terrible. Oh, do you have a single target axe skill now? No. Let's poison it then.
Poison.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, what's capture look like now? Still terrible. It's just... It's like a basic AoE heal. Why are you so difficult to catch? Difficulty isn't even exceptionally high. Well, the problem is... if I try and catch it...
Everything but your life.
There's almost no real point in trying, really.
Interesting dilemma.
Yeah. Let's do some analysis. 1000 HP left. Okay.
I am ready.
Oh, and it's weak to darkness.
The moonlight was.
Alright, it was at 1000. Now it's at around 800. Now it's at around 700. These do around 100 each, right? Okay, no. So that was... I think just getting hit with a lightning bolt shouldn't kill him. But I suppose now's as good a time as any to just beat it up with a stick that makes him weaker than anything. Those are the numbers I want to see, Cirrus.
Come in, if thou darest.
Right,
Holding back nothing.
there you go. I'm willing to take this risk.
The hunt endeth.
And that seems like a pretty decent AoE heal as well. At least I hope it's an AoE heal. Ba- Not the most difficult thing I've ever done, but I appreciate the fanfare. Oh, there's
Letting us begin.
Ooh. Oh, there's two of them. Alright, apparently they weren't actually all that tricky. And I'm just bad at catching animals.
I am ready.
That was interesting. Alright.
Knighthood. Bring
Not a
your
big fan of the fact that they got to attack me roughly 5 times there.
A torrent of arrows.
Honnet, what bow do you have equipped right now?
Interesting dilemma.
I know that's an AoE attack, but you should be hitting a little bit harder than that, right? Also, why did those two get blind? What just happened? How are they blinded? Honnet, what happened? Did you get a new... Oh no, it's the bow she has equipped. Has a chance to inflict blindness. I remember that now. Right.
Ye gads.
Alright, let's give yourself a little bit of healing. You've earned it.
I am ready. The peacock strut.
I'm just pouring everything I possibly can into Alphen. You will become the god of this new world. Let's see. Let's drop some poison on this boar.
An interesting dilemma. Now the true lesson begins. A great inferno to scorch the land.
Wow, Cirrus, you're really strong, huh? I was planning on saving that boar for catching, but, alright, that's fine. Goodness gracious.
Let's see what you got.
I am ready.
Oh no. They've dropped the damage.
What next?
How unfortunate.
Nothing will quiet the
Except
storm.
he's already unimaginably strong.
All right.
Cirrus scares me, honestly. He's too powerful. He must be stopped.
If you hit a bird with a brick, it'll stop moving.
Or a dozen arrows. That'll typically also do the trick.
What next?
Oh,
Letting the
I was hoping for a follow-up attack. Oh, that's fine. I didn't mean a follow-up attack like that. I meant the follow-up attack where she, just rapid fires.
All right.
Not her entire extra turn.
Letting the hunt begin.
See, I'm just going to see what this looks like. Is that everyone? Oh, it's everyone for 1,000. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Let's
party.
Party time. Alright, I'll do a party-esque attack then.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Can I get another one?
Yeah!
No, not quite. Do you have... Right, leg hold trap.
Better than a snare.
I am ready.
Oh. Alright, just a simple self-heal, I suppose. That's fine.
Letting my arrow
All right.
She got very aggressive in the middle of that. Let in my arrow. Alright. It's gotta have... What, maybe a 1,500 at this point? If I'm thinking good. Right, so this shouldn't kill it. Right. Alright, one more holy light. Okay.
I am ready.
Yes, earlier in this stream I actually got Cirrus an unbelievably powerful staff, so... He's strong for a reason.
Here goes nothing. I'll take that.
What next?
Oh, good.
Coming.
62%? I'll take it, I already have one of them. And if I miss, I'll just have to kill it. Yeah.
Sorcery.
Bring it on.
Not entirely unexpected.
I am ready.
The only unfortunate thing is it means I didn't have to be trying this hard to keep it alive. Serious? Oh my goodness.
Your lesson.
Sirius is intimidating. I've constructed a walking tank of a human.
You won't feel a thing.
What is the logical course of action?
Alphen, I'm surprised you're so weak in an area where you're required to be a party member.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
I am ready.
Because you can't not have him here. And yet nothing is weak to axes at all. Or ice, for that matter. I'll just feed her a bunch of peaches after this is all over. That's fine.
Bring it on.
Unless she's about to level up. I don't actually remember.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Yeah, you don't seem like you're much for, Are these any good? A wind attack? I'll take one, I suppose.
I am ready.
No point letting it go to waste.
The winds of fortune will rage.
All right.
It's almost pitiful seeing the damage that everyone deals next to Cirrus.
Letting my arrow flying true.
It's so unfortunate for everyone else. Doesn't look like it. Well, you're out of mana, so I'm just gonna do this for fun. Oh, how unfortunate.
What next?
I am ready.
Alright, get him ready for Cirrus to drop the nuclear bombardment on him.
All right.
An interesting dilemma. Sacred light to chase the darkness.
Every single pip that he
I
uses
am ready.
causes so much more damage than I feel like it reasonably should.
All right. I'll take that.
Right, but it looks like I might have actually gotten it into a perfect position to capture as well. 81%? Why not? Monster roster is full. Alright, I'll delete the Rat King? No, the Scorpion.
The hunt endeth.
Venom isn't exceptionally useful, really. Wow, Cirrus and Haunted are the same level now. Alright. Time for the encounter. Probably. That's normal what save spots mean. Alright. Let's get everyone properly healed. And then feed Honnet a whole bunch of plums. Right.
Miguel.
Alfred, fancy meeting you here.
At least Tim's still alive.
The brat wouldn't shut up, so I stuck him one to give him something to really cry about.
Honnet's, not the most magically inclined.
You low-down pile of filth. Move aside and let me see the boy's wound.
Not another bleeding step. As pleased as I'd be to see you fix up me golden goose. Something tells me you're just going to up and sneak away with him.
The boy could die.
And what of it if he does? I've got 4 mouths to feed back at home.
Didn't you say 3?
I thought it was 3.
Oh. I'm in sync again. I'm getting back into the scoop of things.
I should learn to keep me stories straight. You actually believed I had a bloody family? I don't even know where my next meal is coming from. You're so sodden gullible, it almost moves me to tears. But I Alfie, thanks to you, I'm able to get back to honest work.
My goodness. He's so gleeful.
I give. This is my fault for fixing you.
But this is, what is it? The final battle of, not the final battle, but, this is Mob versus Claw's boss. where he says, "I give up, I'm not strong enough." Mob does. But what he means is he wasn't strong enough to show the boss a new path, not that he wasn't strong enough to defeat him. It's one of my favorite lines from that series.
Step aside, Miguel. Okay, let's party!
I wish it didn't have that weird glitching effect every now and then.
I stretch the truth from time to time, but I wasn't lying about being a mercenary. Miguel Twin Spears has killed 100 men if he's killed a dozen. Soldiers, mind you, not mollycoddles toting a bag full of weeds. None of your potions or bandages will patch you up when I'm done with you. Ah!
Better roll up the sleeves.
Oh, and that was redeemed my Naruto. That's... yeah, I think that's the first you've been... Oh, welcome. Alright. Oh, he gets to move twice. Gee, Miguel, how come Mom lets you have 2 moves?
Sacred lights to chase the darkness.
Of course he's weak to light attacks.
I am ready.
It only makes sense. Let's see. What else? Oh, you know what? I should probably just turn Primrose into a BP factory.
I need you here.
Here goes nothing.
Give that to Cirrus. Alright, you'd better be weak to axe attacks, Miguel. Nope.
My arrow fly and
Alright, once again, Alphen, you're pointless. Why aren't your axe attacks more useful? Oh, bows, though. He's weak to bows. Arona, hello
the
there.
hunt beginning.
Alright.
Raining arrows up on them.
Wow, she barely missed any of those arrows.
All right.
Alright. You better be weak to something that Alphen has. Oh, thank goodness. What a guess.
Now the true lesson begins.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to do one of my thought experiments that I had before.
Alphen, Lord of Learning.
And give Honnet to this. So that she can use... Oh, she can't use it yet. Because she took an extra turn. Of course. Alright, just a normal attack.
What is the logical course of action?
Alright, and now Honnet should be able to use her ultimate ability, which will now be a single target ability.
Sir.
Short time.
Sacred lights to
A lot of
chase the
mental
darkness.
gymnastics going on right now.
I am ready.
Right, she has enough BP, right? 3 is the maximum.
I need you here.
But I'll do this just in case.
Letting the hunt beginning. You're coming.
Okay, it was fine. Alright. And then time to see what this does to a man.
Cowering before the huntress.
Oh,
Bring it on.
okay. I was expecting at least 4,000 damage off of that. I'm gonna be honest. mildly disappointed. It's fine, though. I'll get over it.
Let's get down to work. Pick your poison.
It's probably the best thing that Alphen can do. Oh. You're scary, huh? Alright. Oh. Well, hope you don't use too much data there, Aaron. This is tricky. Alright, good. One guess, one guess. Alright, well, I know it's daggers, so I'm going to stick with it. Also, big heal.
A miracle like no other.
Everyone needs it pretty badly.
Come in, if thou darest.
I mean, I sunk...
Because you're better than everyone else. You're...
Thank you very much, Naruto. I sunk 2 ultimates into that. And Cirrus can deal roughly that much damage with a single fully charged sky beam, so... You know. I was hopeful for more. Right. Oh, really? Oh. Oh, please stop absolutely destroying my team. That would be wonderful. Alright. I guess I can experiment and see if it spears. Okay. One
Let
spear.
my arrow fly and true.
But also... Good thing I have these sheep for a second off healer.
An interesting dilemma.
That's probably an elemental weakness, right? If I had to guess. Fire?
All flames, rage strong.
Wow.
I am ready.
I had a 1 in 3 there. And it wasn't even really a 1 in 3, because it could have been wind or darkness as well. Or blunt attacks. I have a very high luck stat, apparently.
Letting the hunt begin it.
Okay, you do have spears. No. Nope, I'm not using that skill.
Here goes nothing.
What is the logical course of action?
I feel like everyone here is just in order to benefit Cirrus. Burger Fox? Eh? Really?
Come in, if thou darest.
Wow!
Wow.
Crazy USA hamburger, yes!
Hamburger!
Make hamburger country USA.
Wow.
Oh my god!
I'm a burger? I'm a burger fox?
Burger.
Burger. Burger fox? She sure is great, huh? Just a normal spear attack. You got this, Honnet. Just hit him. Alright, and I think I'll probably just constantly use Primrose to give Cirrus BP. So that he
Here
can
goes nothing.
launch orbital cannons at the enemy.
Now, what next?
Alright, so.
My focus is unparalleled.
This is a fully charged Holy Light. 4 stars. In comparison to Cirrus using 3 pips to give Honnet an ability that caused her 3 pip ability that's multi-target to become single target and deal amplified damage. Versus, which did what? 2,500?
Sacred lights to
Versus
chase the
4,200. Simple economics.
darkness. I still have so much to learn.
Coming.
Alright. Alright, it has to be axes now.
Holding back nothing.
Yeah, there was no way that it wasn't. But also, how horrifying. Also, probably darkness?
The moonlight was.
No, no darkness.
Ye cats.
Alright. Vivify Cirrus, please. He is my only hope. Oh, thank goodness.
A miracle like no other.
Yeah, so
Here goes nothing.
apparently I just need to keep everyone at maximum health at all times.
Let's get down to work. Ah!
I am ready.
Oh. Okay, but what else is he possibly weak to? It's not daggers, bows, or spears. Those have already been done. Ice? Old man, can you cast an ice storm, please? There we go.
Coming, if thou darest.
Guess fulfilled. I'm going to guess it's probably a blunt, maybe wind, actually. No, not wind.
Letting the hunt begin.
It's probably a blunt damage. Yes. Right. Cirrus can do that as like an absolute last resort, but I'd definitely rather not.
I need you here.
Ugh.
Here goes nothing.
I missed that Glacier Knight that dealt 5,000 damage with every attack. Now I've just got this old man who can't cast magic for nothing. The last one's probably lightning, though, if I had to guess. I don't think there's anything else it could be at this point, actually.
My focus is unparalleled. Sacred lights to chase the darkness.
Yeah, it dealt,
Coming.
what, maybe 300 less damage because he's not weak to light anymore? I think that was probably still worth it. Alright, no beasts for me. Just hit him with your axe, Honnet. Alright, shift defense, cross spear. Get everyone healed up.
Here goes nothing.
Alright.
Let's get down to.
And that's probably an ice weakness. Or not ice. Wind. Wind or dark at this point. Oh, let's actually find out. Because if it's not darkness, then it's wind. It's wind.
A miracle like no other.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
If he actually killed people when he used that cross spear attack, I would be done for. Unfortunately, a single pip and heal all is More than enough to take people out of harm's way.
Come in, if thou. Come in, if thou darest.
Alright, lightning. Just check.
Lightning, done my bidding.
I am ready.
Alright, wind and darkness are the only ones I haven't seen at this point. Peacock?
The peacock strut.
Just pure magical boost. Thank you, old man. You are almost useless. It was an honor to have you. Yeah, that's 5,000 or 15.
Here we go.
15,000 damage. Definitely not that shabby.
Pick your poison.
Also just poison him a little bit, why not? Ooh, he's weak to holy again. That's good. Sorry, kid, but I can't let you live. Don't you worry about that. I'll make sure to kill you nice and quick. Oh my god, he has so many turns. Look at that. That's impressive. No, just 2 is fine. Alright, and now... I think I heal more just to be safe.
Miracle like no other.
I am ready.
The fact that Sirius is entirely self-sustaining is terrifying to me. He's a closed-loop system. He's absolutely perfect in every way, except for his low HP.
Please, come in.
Oh, thank you for the follow. By Axial Wig. 5652, of course. Hope you're doing well. I'm just about to kill a man.
Here goes nothing.
Can I steal? No. Oh, that's actually a bit of a surprise. I feel like I used to be able to steal from bosses. Ouch. Alright. Once again, healing.
A miracle.
Hold on. I'm currently in the middle of chapter 3 right now. A bit of ways into the game. If you're looking to learn about this game, I suggest using Cirrus constantly. He's really good and very strong. Any tips you want about Cirrus, I'm happy to give. One of those tips is give him the subclass Dancer. Because at a certain level it allows him to have auto mana regeneration, which makes him
Don't ask
unbelievably
questions. Just
powerful.
consume product and then get excited for next product.
I wish I'd cut the end of that a bit better.
Nothing.
Get excited for next product.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Yep.
I am ready.
He's by far my favorite of the characters. Right, Alphen, do you... Alphen has a dagger. Buy more product. Alright.
I need you here.
Alright. Let's just make Cirrus as strong as physically possible. And then break the guard. So. This is what I'm talking about, where Cirrus is unbelievably powerful. 6,000 damage! Cirrus, you're not human.
Bring it on.
I am ready. I need you here.
Oh. Alright. I think that's the maximum amount of damage I can have him do at this moment in time. But it's still quite ludicrous.
Sacred lights to chase the
Also just a casual 15k.
What next?
Yes, he does. And he does a lot of damage whenever he wakes up as well. I mean, I couldn't even if I wanted to, buddy. Oh, but you've actually set up a very annoying set of defenses right now. Alphen and Honnet should be able to break through, so I'm not incredibly worried about it. Still kind of irritating, though.
I need you here.
What next? Yeah, coming.
Alright. He has to be low, though.
Let's get down to work.
Right? There's no way he has a lot of health right now.
lesson begins. Sacred lights to chase the darkness.
Oh my goodness. Just die already.
Coming, if thou darest. Coming, if thou darest.
Alright. Let's bring out the mammoth sheep.
Here goes nothing.
We don't have everyone back up to full health just quite. So I'm worried they might actually die from this attack. Right. I always forget about that. What's her health look like? He's red now. No. Let's throw a little bit of poison on you.
I am ready.
Peacock Strut on Cirrus.
Now, what next? Sacred lights to chase the darkness.
It's no bonus charge, but it's still quite a lot. Alright, defense shift. Prim, you barely made it out of that. Alright, big heal, please.
I am ready.
Yes. And it's something that I should have known. I typically pick up on stuff like that. But I suppose it just wasn't quite apparent enough to me. Oh, right. This is actually gonna have to go to
I
Honnet.
need you here.
Alright.
Letting my arrow flying true.
This is going to have to be a bit of a gamble. She's going to attack 3 times, and she has a 50% chance to attack again after that. But if that doesn't happen, then there's another 25% chance. Okay, good. I hit the 50% chance. Oh, that was a bit nerve-wracking. Alright.
I need you here.
Here we go.
Now, what next? My focus is unparalleled.
Alright, let's see. I can hit him with Holy Light, or I can try hitting him with an element that he's weak to on a higher level spell. Alright. Mana isn't really a concern for me, so I'll try this out, and if it's less than, what is it, 6,000 is what he has on just the single target damage.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Alright, that was around 8,000 damage.
Should have studied harder.
Just under 7k. Oh, and a whole bunch of levels. And a spear. You truly are ridiculous, Cirrus.
Blazing, not this again. Are you okay? Oh, thank God he's still breathing. Sit tight now.
That'll do her.
That should do for now. But there ain't no time to waste. Need to get him someplace dry and treat the wound properly.
That day, Alphen learned never to treat criminals. A few days later.
But that's wonderful.
Oh, Timothy, bless me. My dearest Timothy, I promise I'll never let you go. Ever, ever again. Oh, that's how you get a helicopter parent.
Mother?
Yes, what is it, my boy?
Huh?
Who was that man who saved me? Just a traveling apothecary. No big deal.
Hurrah! Also, I got a good spear off of that. Is that any better than yours? Miguel's spear. Certainly is. Reduces evasion. Oh! Oh! What was that? What is it? Hosting, right. Thank you for the host, Aqua. Boy, I sure wish that showed up in my activity feed. I'm going to complain about that every time it happens, and it still doesn't. Right. Boost critical or boost accuracy?
But why?
But why? But why doesn't it show? Alright. Oh, right. Or Victor's... Wait, is Victor's spear better than Miguel's spear? It is. Wait, no, it's speed. What's better damage? Alright, well... I just have a whole bunch of spears that I don't need anymore. Alright. Onwards, ho!
So you're leaving this place?
That's right.
Those who are sick are now well. My work here is done.
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
Make it quick.
You know,
By saving a robber's life, I put an innocent boys in danger. And in the end, I gave in. Did what I had to and bloodied my own hands. If I had to do it over, what could I have done different?
And turned him over to the authorities as soon as you healed him. Hello, Kojiro.
Wow.
Yes, I should be going for a little while longer. Wah. Wah, indeed. Yes, it's only, what, an hour 40 in? So, just so long as my throat doesn't give in, I should be fine. I'll try and go with someone who has a gentler tone of voice than Alphen does.
My mind goes in circles and I still can't find the answer.
Life is nothing but a series of choices. Our job's the same. We have to decide what's worth keeping and what should be thrown away. You made a poor choice. It's that simple. There was a time when I was as indiscriminate as you.
It was 10 years ago, when I started practicing my craft.
Oh no, sad
I
backstory.
was living with my wife in a tiny village.
And my wife was actually a criminal! Oh no, he saved someone who killed his wife. Never mind.
He had evaded his captors, but at great cost. His wounds were dire. I knew what he was, and still I took him into my home and tended to him. I believed, much like you do, that every life was worth saving.
Did they just ignore the fact that the authorities exist? You can patch him up and then turn him over to the town guard, right? Right? That's not impossible.
With each passing day, his condition
Oh.
improved.
Alright. Kojiro, meatloaf it is.
I was filled with pride for my skills, and joy for my patient's recovery. Then one day, I went off into the woods to gather ingredients for a potion. I returned to find my wife on the floor, unrecognizable, in a pool of her own blood.
Oh, Pyromancer. A VIP badge for you. Give me just 1 second. How do I do that again? Community tab? Roles Manager. Let me get that straight away. Pyromancer 6. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's the correct Pyromancer 6. There was one other who had an underscore between the Pyromancer and the 6. Alright. Yes, yes. There's your fun little badge. No. I have to do it manually. There's no automatic way to do it, unfortunately.
I had no choice but to accept the truth. I saved the wrong life. I left my village behind and wandered from town to town. Ever since then, I treat only those.
Yes, you are VIP number 3, Pyromancer. Directly after Mitzbun and Jisok.
And save only those lives that deserve to be saved.
That's sort of the point of it.
Those hands
But now
of
your
yours
points
can
are free to
shape
use as you
worlds.
will.
Think before you use them. There was another who practiced his craft the way you do.
I just don't know. I still don't have the answer.
The answer is heal people and turn them over to the authorities.
If you're out there, can you send me some kind of message?
Oh, that's Alphen's overarching story thread, right? He's searching for the man who healed him. Yes. Poor guy. And so Alphen left Saintsbridge behind, his heart once brimming with confidence, weighing heavy and hollow in his chest. Was I wrong to believe what I believed? What would you have done? He called out to the man who once saved him, but to no avail. His steps unsure, he sets out for Orwell in the Clifflands. Achievement got, a life's worth. Wait, can I get anything good? It's a lot of elemental attack. Oh, right, there's the Warhammer. Right. I was thinking about, having a build using the Warhammer. And I was trying to think who would be best, because the Warhammer obviously fits with the Cleric class much better than it does the, Scholar. And I was just trying to think who works best with the Warhammer. Because it's a staff that gives physical attack instead of elemental. And I think Ulbrich would be good for it. If you give Ulbrich the Cleric class, then he's like a proper paladin who has a hammer and a sword and a spear and healing magic and holy magic. Just makes a lot of sense, really. And since the Warhammer's elemental attack is, you know, still somewhat alright. It's not high by any means, but any of the holy attacks are fine. And I'm fairly certain that healing... Is healing affected by elemental attack? It might be. But I don't think it is. I think it's just a flat number determined by level. Well, I actually ran through high-leveled areas just to find job shrines. They're incredibly useful. Let's see, how many do I have at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait. I have 6 out of 7 of the job shrines. Because I was counting the default as one of them. Alright. Or no, wait, do I have 7? I don't know. Oh. There's secret jobs, I see. I was unaware of that. Alright, where to next? Not Therian, his voice is gravelly as well. Who has a soft voice? Primrose does. Oh, but she's level 40. Alright, Tressa it is. I'll have to, work on... What is it? What accent is it again? Middle Eastern? Or not Middle Eastern. Midwest. Wrong location. Alright. I need the inn, please. Yeah, Midwest, don't you know? Oh, hey there, how you doing? Oh, hey there, tavern keeper. I'm here to change my party. Bring in Tressa for Alphen. And, Therian can replace Primrose since I have a trader now. Oh, Tressa, your level is pretty low. I ain't done much with you. Alright. What job does she get? Alright, Tressa. Are you a warrior? Ha 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 ha! Her hunter outfit looks adorable. That is wonderful. Okay, but... Alright, there... Okay. I need to actually just take a look at... what other jobs people have. So Honnet is warrior hunter. Sirius is cleric scholar. Therian is apothecary thief. So she can be... What? Dancer? Dancer or... Yeah, I think Dancer is probably the best one for her right now. Actually, I should be looking at what has good base level skills. Did she never have a secondary job? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I sort of just ignored her, huh? Yeah, I'm missing Scholar as a secondary job, I think. Alright. But Peacock Strut is necessary. Night Ode is good. Everything else, optional. Yes, I think, what is it? No, that's Trader. I feel like I saw Shrine of the Scholar somewhere on the map, but I wasn't able to get there. Shrine of Lady of Grace. What is that? I don't remember that. Did I go there? Is that one of the extra jobs? Or is Lady of... No. Lady of Grace must be Dancer. Huntress. Flame Bear... No, Flame... Wait, what? No, Shrine of the Flame Bear is extra. That's, Oh, because Shrine of the Healer is the cleric. Shrine of the Flame Bearer is just part of her quest line. Yeah. There's Healer down there. And the Flame Bearer is just the shrine that had the flame in it. That we went to for her quest. Yeah, Scholar is somewhere. I haven't run across it yet, apparently. Alright, but this party will do for now. Oh, right. Should look at the travel banter guide once more. Chapter 3, spoiler free. I am doing Tressa. First up, Ophelia, then Therian, then Honnet. Alright. So, for the time being, just for the beginning, Ophelia will replace Cirrus. Oh, and you know what? I can give Ophelia Cirrus's hand-me-down staff. It's not... I'm not going to use her, really, but it's just good to have it on someone, I suppose. Oh, and I need to actually start the quest. Well met, traveler. It's time to hear a tale of Tressa. The story so far. In Quarry Quest, Tressa met a fellow merchant named Ali. He told her of the merchant's fair in Grandport, where the greatest treasures of the realm are put into auction. And so, Tressa vowed to find a worthy treasure, hoping to prove herself a merchant worthy of respect and renown. So it was that the two promised to reunite at the fair. That's fine, I'll find it eventually. I'm not too bothered about giving someone else scholar abilities. Honestly, the only reason I'd ever do it is so that I could have someone else use, analyze. So that I don't have to use up the turn of my strongest member in order to figure out how much health an enemy has. And also, they did it again. In fact, the thing that always bothers me when I look at the dialogue of this game, they repeat words too much. Pull out a thesaurus already. They used worthy in the same sentence twice, only separated by a comma. It's about time I updated the notebook. I'm on my way to Merchant's Fair in Grandport. But first, I need a treasure worthy of the auction. So I come to Victor's Hollow to find one. Alright, guy with pen. Hope you enjoy wherever you're going. And I will continue to enjoy my game. The owner of this book found what he was looking for here. Hopefully I'll be as lucky as he was. Oh, alright. Oh, it's time I had a look around this place. Oh look, it's a unique character design that the screen centered on and showed me for an extended period of time.
All right.
Well, let the search begin. Oh. Excuse me, but could you tell me about this map? Oh, that old thing? Don't really know where it came from. Oh, I found it in the storehouse and thought about throwing it out at first. But I figured I could make at least a few leaves off it this way.
Oh?
Oh, mind if I take a closer look? There are traces of old lines where it was redrawn, and it smells of the sea. From the look of it, this map was very special to the one who drew it.
Oh.
I think there's something written here. But the characters are strange. I'll be darned if you can read those scribbles, young lady. My dearest friend. Here lies my most precious treasure, Balthazar. Balthazar? As in the dread pirate Balthazar of the Eastern Seas? And this is his treasure map?
Yes.
Well, it sure seems that way. Must be worth a fortune. Give me that. Lady Luck is on my side today. That's why you don't say things out loud, Tressa. Now let's keep this between us, young lady. Here, I'll even give you some candy. Oh, good thing I got an eidetic memory and I completely memorized that map. Hope that was brought up before this. But I didn't come here for candy. Alright, time to get Therian out and steal that map. Tressa, whatever could this pirate treasure be? Oh, I'm not sure, but I'd love to find out. Wouldn't it be amazing, putting your faith in that ancient map, sailing the high seas and braving tempests and storms? Oh yes, what an adventure that would be. Why, just imagining it has my heart all aflutter. Ophelia, so you have the same spirit of adventure in you too? I certainly do. How I yearn for the romance of the open seas. When I was just a small girl, I'd often watch the boys playing at pirates. Oh, I used to play at pirates too. Captain Tressa, Scourge of the Seas. Oh, don't you know it? My motto was, another day, another treasure. I can see you now, wearing a bandana and brandishing a wooden cutlass. Oh, I overdid it at times. Sometimes the boys would break into tears and run home. Yes, I can see that too. What adorable characterization. Oh no, I wanted to go change my party members.
Phew. Time for a break.
Oh, I feel like this this portion of the game is gonna make me want to speak in a Midwestern accent the entire time. Well, I already wrote in my diary today, so I'll give the notebook another read. In this world, there are any countless treasures, but only one is precious to me, and I'll journey on until I find it. Yet only one treasure in the whole world. Oh, you seem familiar. Oh, right, you're the pirate. Or not the pirate, the ship captain. Who might be a pirate? Not entirely clear. I don't remember. What voice did I give him? That was weeks ago. Maybe even a month at least. Oh, good to see you making use of that notebook. Oh, and I'll take a drink as well, Pyromancer. Taking a second sip for good measure. Oh, nothing beats warm water. Alright, I'll just have to listen to his voice. We meet again, lass.
Mr. Leon!
Mr. Leon, what brings you here? Well, I should ask you the same. Don't tell me you ran away from home. Ah, not quite. I just decided it was time I saw the world. And I have the notebook you gave me to thank for it. Oh, thank yourself for choosing it, lass. Uh-oh, is them scallywags? Oh, sink me, I be ready to make grave of me hammock.
Hello.
Oi, ain't ya?
What?
Nick and Knack?
You ninny?
It's Mick and Mac, you brain-dead ninny. You're that kid what gave us quite the lashing back in Drip Slime. It's Ripple-Tade. Don't you two ever learn your lesson yet?
Mick.
That's quite enough.
Captain.
Apologies, Captain. Captain? Hi, our paradise be behind us. We're working under a different flag now.
Got that right.
That day opened our eyes to the true greatness of Leon Bastral. Now he be having the honor of calling him my captain.
Whoa!
I'm glad to see you two singing a new tune.
Well...
As am I. They've been doing well under my command thus far, but still have a ways to go. Right you are, Captain. Now look alive, you half-drowned dodo. There's work to be done. Oh, so dodos aren't extinct yet. So, lass, how do your travels fare?
Well,
Oh, I'm still learning as I go, but I have a goal now. I want to sell something incredible at the Merchant's Fair. If I can manage that much, it'll prove just how far I've come in this journey.
You don't say.
Well, there's certainly no better place than the fair for an aspiring merchant like yourself. And what exactly is it that you've deemed worthy of the auction? I wish I could tell you, but I'm still waiting for me to find it. Oh, a yet undiscovered treasure, I see. Then I wish you all the best in your search, lass.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Leon. By the way, what brings you to Victor's Hollow? Oh, it's the home of an old friend. He passed away around this time of year, so I decided to pay a visit. Oh, were you too close?
Hi.
Hey, Balthazar and I were like brothers.
Oh.
Balthazar? As in that Balthazar? Which Balthazar, lass? Oh, the Balthazar who drew that map I found earlier.
Could it be?
They may be one and the same. Could you show me where you found it?
Yes.
Yeah, follow me. I was going to say, you don't have guidance. You can't show him places. That's Ophelia's job. Oh, excuse me, sir. It's me again.
Welcome.
Well, you want more candy? Welcome back, young lady. I trust you managed to keep the you-know-what a secret in the meantime? Nope. I told the first person I met.
Sorry.
I'm real sorry, but I couldn't. What do you mean you couldn't?
What do we have here?
Pardon the intrusion, but I heard you might possess a map belonging to Balthazar. Who are you? This is Captain Leon Balustrade. Bastrally. Bedebe. Leon Bastrelad. Bastarel. Bastrel. Bastrel. Scourge of the Seas. Oh, I don't want to believe it. I want to believe it, but there's no mistaking that blue spear. I heard all about you and your famous words. What were they again? The strong take while the weak quake. Oh, those are words best forgotten, sir.
This is...
Do you take me for a fool? I know you're just here to loot my store. I can assure you I came for no such reason. I cast aside that lifestyle long ago. This certainly looks like one of Balthazar's works. You really don't plan on stealing it, do you? I see. So the rumors that great pirate Leon and Balthazar being friends really were true.
Huh?
He sounds different.
I beg your pardon.
If you two are as close as the stories say, then I'm sure you wouldn't do anything to have this map. Am I right? Then I'm sure you'd do anything to have this map, am I right?
But...
It's a precious family heirloom. I'm afraid I can't part with it without recompense. If you catch my drift. Oh, but earlier he was just gonna throw it away. If you're truly the Leon Balustrade, then I'm certain you're well versed in the treasures of this realm.
You see...
I'm but a lowly merchant, you see. Nothing in comparison to your grandeur, but there's one thing we have in common, a desire for a certain treasure. Have you heard of Edbart's shield? Edbart was a servant of the king of Farine. His defense with the shield was said to be impenetrable. Legend says he used that same shield to protect his legion till the tragic fall of the kingdom. I heard a rumor it's been spotted in this very town as of late. Curious timing, isn't it? Both a fabled pirate and a fabled treasure in Victor's Hollow at the same time. If you happen across it somewhere, Mr. Bastrail, I'd be happy to trade it for the map. Oh, how dare you use that map as leverage? It rightfully belonged to Mr. Leon's friend. No, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Till we meet again.
Thank you for showing me the map, and my apologies for taking so much of your time.
Hey.
Are you really just gonna leave without your friend's keepsake?
Aye.
That map is not mine to take. Now, I shall take my leave, lass. I'd like to celebrate his life with a drink tonight. Oh, Mr. Leon. Oh, he says he doesn't need it, but I think a memento like that is best kept in a friend's hands. I'll find a way to get it to him. Yeah, just steal it. Hey, Therian! You said you'd trade the map for Edelbart's shield, right? I'll be back in 2 ripples of the tide. Do I have Therian in my party right now? I sure do. Is he going to have travel dialogue saying, why don't I just steal that for you? Really want that map, don't you? Oh, I do, for Mr. Leon's sake. I could steal it for you, you know. Yes, please. Oh, I'd rather you didn't. I can handle this myself. He wants a trade and he'll have it. That's what I do best. I'll show him who is the best merchant around. Well, see, my help's not needed here. Though, I'd act the gallant type, but certainly you're a lady who prefers the leading role. Oh, you bet. After all, how can I call myself a real merchant if I refuse this challenge? How indeed. Alright. I definitely cannot do Therian and Alphen's stories in the same session, or else my throat will turn into actual sandpaper. Alright. Who's next in line? After Therian, it is Hannet, and then there's a very long gap until Ulbrich. And then there's another long gap after that. Interesting. Alright, but it looks like I'm safe to once again return to optimum party members. Oh wait, no. Therian and Alphen were in their right spots. Cirrus is the one that I want back. Oh, and I should probably also guide someone.
What's the matter?
Might you have need of me then? Can I? Oh wait, no, I can't guide. Or whatever. Okay, that's fine. Oh. You have very good spears. Alright. Hope you don't mind me stealing from your crewmates. Alright. I will get a stretch in. Alright. Also, Mick and Mac had exactly opposite equipment. One has pomegranate and seeds, and the other one had, plums and dust. Plums and pomegranates aren't actually opposite, never mind. It's plums and grapes that are opposite. But they were similar enough. Right, let me move my chair in closer so that I have an easier time sitting up straight. Alright.
Greetings.
Have you been to the orphanage? Alright. So I'm assuming this is the orphanage behind her. Is the only way to get into the orphanage to just beat her up? Because provoking is how you get people out of the way of doors. And I can't guide her at all. I tried. She has a no guiding symbol. Just seems a bit odd to have that be the only way that you can get into the orphanage. Alright. Yeah. Knock her out so that you can become the matron. These orphans are mine now. Hello, sir. I got plenty of wares from traveling around. But do you have a fancy shield? You sure do. Oh, it took me many journeys to match such a quality of goods. Always looking for a bargain. 8,000 gold for a shield that I can't use and have to immediately give away. Oh. Alright. Hello there.
Ah.
Oh, back so soon.
Of course.
I made a promise, didn't I? And I always deliver. Thunk. It's so broken. My word, I can't believe you actually found it. But this symbol, this weight, and all these scars, there's no mistaking it. This is the real deal. It's physically taller than I am. How do you even wield this thing? That shield is giant. Like that. You could sleep on that thing. Like alright, so if we take proportions seriously here, and we'll assume that the trader is 5'10" to 6 foot, somewhere in that range. That shield is like 6'4". Maybe 200 centimeters for anyone who uses the metric system. It's huge.
Most grateful.
Thank you so much, young lady. Here's the map, as promised. But however did you manage to get this shield? I'm a merchant. We got our ways. Obtaining such a renowned treasure is no small feat. I can see you have promise, young lady, and lots of it. I didn't even have to ask around to see if anyone knew where the shield was. I just psychically, telepathically was able to pinpoint its exact location with my merchant powers.
Well, well.
A shield for a map, is it? Oh, it's got your dawn on it. I was merely pondering the worth of the shielded map. Are they truly equal? Well, it was a nice shield, very sturdy. No loss on the trade, then? Well, maybe a little. But as I see it, this old map is very important to Mr. Leon. So it hath greater value to him, then. Oh, that's right. One person's trash is another person's treasure, after all. Don't matter what price I put on something. It's what others will pay that matters. That's what trade's all about. Then it taketh two parties to setten a price. I had not considered that. There are in depths to the work I had never imagined. Yeah, Honnet? Yeah. Tressa doesn't have that accent. I gave it to her. That is artificial. Oh, don't you know it? As interesting as hunting beasts, wouldn't you say? I would have to agree. Yes. Phonetically transcribing accents is a fairly interesting practice. Oh, hey there! Hey there, Captain Leon! Captain Leon? Wait, am I missing travel banter? No, I'm not. I just need to be very careful to have Ulbrich out when I need him the most.
Huh?
Balthazar's map? Don't tell me you went through the trouble of finding the shield for that. Ah, then I won't. Thank you, lass. Oh, Mr. Leon, were you really okay with just leaving that map in that shop?
You see...
Oh, when you gazed at it, your eyes were so forlorn. Felt like it belonged with you. Your keen eyes never cease to amaze me. Let me tell you a story, lass. about Balthazar and me. Sounds like a... what is it, an early 2000s children movie? Balthazar and me? We were but lads at sea when the sea first called to us. And as we grew, so did our reputation. Balthazar came to be known as the Wild Edge, and I the Sea Serpent. Our ships clashed on the open ocean, and our names roared like thunder through the skies.
Captain Leon! The storm be giving us no quarter, sir! Let's turn back! The old girl can't hold on much longer!
Anyone wanting to retreat can be my guest and swim back. I'll reduce this ship to shivers before I let him have my treasure. If those scurvy sea dogs get to that island first, we get nothing. You hear? Hold fast to that rudder, mateys.
Aye, aye, sir!
Balthazar, that bastard.
You're too slow, Leon.
I'm actually a big fan of the pirate ship, old galleon sort of aesthetic. I played a D&D campaign in that sort of setting once. Unfortunately, it only lasted for around 4 sessions. Wasn't planned to be a short one either. We just, were unable to meet up very frequently, and so it just sort of petered off.
Aye, Captain Obvious.
I think he'd have learned after all these years.
Enough. Else I'll cut out your tongue and feed it to the gulls.
Now I'll be taking this island's treasure if you don't mind.
Balthazar beat Leon everywhere, even to death.
I do mind, but it isn't mine. Do whatever you please.
Do ye remember when we were lads, Leon? Starving in a slum, stealing to survive. We dreamt of just growing up and had to fight tooth and nail to reach the top. Nothing was ever easy for us.
In this world, the strong take while the weak quake, and we became strong.
Ye never change, Leon.
You say it like you're any different, Balthazar.
Not everyone stays the same forever, matey.
Matey? Balthazar, he was always looking off into the distance. His eyes gazed far away, towards a seemingly unreachable place. Time passed between us until one day.
Can I tell you something, Leon? I never wanted to be a pirate.
What?
I just sort of got an eye patch one day.
Dreamt of being a merchant.
And since I got an eye patch, people just sort of assumed I was a pirate, and I didn't want to lie to them. Or tell them they were wrong. Just sort of happened that way.
Have you gone daft? Balthazar of the Eastern Seas. A merchant.
You're a bloody scoundrel for laughing, Leon. But it be the truth. I wanted to trade treasure from every corner of this here world and bring people together. I lost sight of that dream after becoming a pirate.
I lost sight of that dream after losing one of my eyes. My good one.
But these days, it's all I'd be thinking about. Leon, do you have something precious to you?
Fun fact, some pirates didn't actually have a missing eye under their eye patch, but they wore the eye patch so that one of their eyes would always be accustomed to dark environments. So if lights suddenly went out or they had to go into somewhere dark or, you know, under the deck, they could take that eye patch off and it would already be accustomed to a dark environment. So that's fun. And maybe true. I didn't fact check that.
How about another wager, my friend? Whoever reaches that island first be the winner. If ye win, you get that gem you always wanted.
Uh-huh, will I now? And what happens if you win?
If I win,
I'll be king of the
ye
pirates.
hand over your most precious treasure.
Deal.
My most precious treasure was my friendship with you. And that's how our final race began. But Balthazar, he never emerged from those stormy seas. I found his ship several days later, wrecked on the coast. Balthazar had been the victor of our very last match. This map showeth the location of the gem he wagered that day.
The Eldrite.
He called it Eldrite. It's the only one of its kind in the entire world. It was by far the rarest of all the treasures he'd plundered. But, seeing as I lost our match, I haven't the rights to it. Oh, so that's why you left it in the shop. Precisely. You made a proper trade for this, lass, so it belongs to you now. However you use it is up to you. It's time to go find a treasure. Oh, Mr. Leon must lost more in a race that day. I think having a memento of his friend would cheer him up. And I wouldn't mind getting a closer look at more pirate treasure.
All right.
Time to put this map to use. I'm off to go sailing. Maybe.
It couldn't be.
Eldrite, the ore of legend? Oh, you know of it, Professor Albright? Oh, yes. Otherwise known as the Eye of the Sea. So beautiful, men liken it to the eye of a goddess. Or so my tomes tell me. I've never observed the actual specimen with my own eyes, mind you. It is also written that you can see an ocean inside if you peer long enough. Oh, a whole ocean with fish and seaweed and everything. I would be surprised, to say the very least, if your view offered quite so much detail. Truth be told, all the accounts are hearsay. Not one author has claimed to have found one of the stones. Though, not for want of effort, it has long been sought after by pirates, kings, and would-be treasure hunters. And me. Oh, and me. Suddenly, I really want to find it. Now that's the spirit. Alright. Let's see here now. Right, I was gonna check the travel banter guide. What is happening? Oh. Oh, apparently I'm in 11. So if I add Olbrick to my party, he should have dialogue. Yes, there it is. Good thing I didn't miss anything. So they are friends, I see. What is it, Tressa?
Oh, well, it sounds like Mr. Leon and Mr. Balthazar got along so well. If they had worked together as pirates, they would have been unbeatable. So why'd they insist on being rivals instead?
Mayhaps they vied with each other precisely because they admired each other so. When a man of action meets another, his first instinct is to prove himself better. I understand the hearts of men like Leon. I once felt the same about Earhart. What is it this time? You're a thoughtful one today.
Oh, the look on your face just now. It reminded me so much of Mr. Leon's face when he talked about Mr. Balthazar.
Oh, is that so?
Well met, traveler. What can I do you for?
Oh. Alright, Tharian is back. Alright, who's next? Then Primrose and Elfin. Alright, hopefully I'll remember that, because neither of them are in my party. Alright. Where am I going? Certainly not to the treasure, right? It was in the ocean.
Now, let us hunt him.
Little snippers. Little crab claw
Let the
boys.
hunt begin it.
What I wouldn't do for an AoE dagger attack. Alright, what do you all have? Toxic Mist? Nope. And Millennial Frond. I don't know what that means. But also, boy, that's a high level, huh? Alright, well, let's see how y'all deal with blunt damage. Perfectly fine, it seems. Alright.
Now, what next?
Alright, I certainly hope you're all weak to fire.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Really? Crabs aren't weak to fire.
Let's do this.
Oh, Tressa, you don't have good equipment. Uh-oh. Should probably, get her something to use instead of, you know, nothing.
Now, what next?
I'm going to guess lightning. I think I was right, but also, they died immediately, so I can't tell. Alright. Tressa, you have absolutely nothing. Alright, you can have a lance. Oh, not a very good dagger, I'm afraid. Same with the bow. Actually, wait. What is it? There's an optimize. There it is. Alright, I'll just trust that those are the best ones. Oh, inventory management, how you vex me. What kind of enemy? Just don't go to sleep and don't go unconscious. Whoa. Just thinking about what repercussions having both of those on you would do to you.
What next?
Must be incredibly tired. Right, do I have a AoE axe attack on it? In my beast? No? No AoE axe? That's fine.
Out of my way.
Sure, everyone hit the weak one.
Fatal touch. Nothing will quiet the storm.
Oh. Didn't actually kill them all that time.
Here I go.
Actually, wait, you don't need to charge that up.
Let's do this.
Apothecary.
Fatal touch.
Come in, if thou darest.
Toxic mist. I'll take a toxic mist, why not?
What is the
It could be fun.
Letting the hunt begin.
Sirius is actually surprisingly low on magic right now. And by surprisingly low, I mean he still has 188.
Holding back nothing.
I'm curious as to what Millennial Frond does. But unfortunately, I cannot find
Watching
out.
my blade dancing.
Oh! You are a lot lower health than I thought you'd be. Oh well. I assume it has to be a healing skill. Given that it, doesn't have an element listed next to it. That tends to be what they are, either healing or status ailments.
Standest thou
Ooh,
against
it's
me?
a shiny Pidgeotto.
What is the logical course of action?
Big lightning strike. Why aren't birds weak to lightning in this game? Maybe you're weak. Oh, no. Wrong monster.
My turn now.
Just such a matter-of-fact stab.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Come now, Tressa. Hit the target properly. Yeah, just like Honnet did. Alright. Oh, it wasn't ice. What is this bird weak to? I think daggers can come after spears? Nope, not that. Alright, there you go, Tressa. Good job.
Darest.
Oh. Okay, well. At least that didn't actually poison anyone. Alright, just one level of lightning.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Oh, too strong.
Thus ends your lesson.
Alright, Forgotten Grotto. Got. Free money. What person was wandering around this area with 1,000 gold? And then just happened to casually drop it. Ooh, it's Tony Bones.
Letting the hunt begin.
Kinda wished, rest of my team moved a bit faster. Alright. Well, let's just, hope this works out. Alright. It did actually work out.
The flame burns bright.
Cirrus, you can just regenerate all of your wounds, right? You don't need any help with that.
Fatal touch.
What to do?
I doubt they'd be weak to darkness, right?
Night Ode.
Yes, I didn't think so.
What is the logical course of action?
Ice, perhaps? Good.
Come in, if thou darest.
Let's see, I actually want to capture one of these, perhaps. Soporific Fang. So it puts people to sleep, I suppose. And what about you, Tony Bones? Befuddling Claw. Alright. Neither of you are particularly interesting, but I'll try and capture a bat. Why not? Oh. I think I get rid of a sheep for this. Do I? No. I'll just let you go. Nah. It's basically like I killed it myself anyways. Catch and release. No. I will heal Cirrus a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean fully, apparently. That was a lot. Right.
The winds of fortune are howling.
Oh, really? Normally flying enemies are actually weak to air attacks. What about swords? You like those? Oh. Now, these bone friends are surprisingly resilient.
Now the true lesson begins. A tempest of ice shall rage.
Out of my way.
You're just absolutely terrifying, Cirrus, and I love it so, so very much.
Don't play fire.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to do anything, really. I just had to check. I have no idea what this skeleton is weak to. Bow? No, not bows. But, it almost looks like he resisted that attack. But I am guessing it's blunt. Yes, blunt is one of them.
What to do?
And there is another physical weapon in there somewhere. It's not daggers. Alright, it's daggers then. What element haven't I tried? I've done fire, I've done lightning, I've done ice, I've done wind, I've done dark. Is there anything else? There isn't, right? Or am I missing one? I did do ice, yes, because the bats were weak to ice. Oh, that just popped out of nowhere. Alright, whatever. I'll just hit him.
It's my turn now.
Just die already. Alright, I think it might have been lightning.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Okay, it was lightning. I just forgot it, apparently.
A passing ray.
A basket of plums.
This is the beginning of your end.
What next?
Do I have a beast with a wind attack? I do. I'll just use you for fun. Very fortunate that it hit the right target, actually. It was a bit of a gamble on my part.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
Okay. Cirrus, you're
Out of my way.
broken in this environment, apparently.
Fatal touch.
What to do? The winds of fortune are howling.
Yeah, you're kind of weak, Tressa. You're going to be a BP battery for the rest of the party during this encounter.
What to do?
Or actually... Peacock strut for Cirrus.
Peacock's strut.
Letting my arrow fly
Make him
true.
unimaginably powerful.
Now, what next?
Are you ready for the Ice Age?
A tempest of ice shall rage. You should have studied harder.
The answer was no. Oh, a save slot already. This is the most mild dungeon I've ever gone into, it feels like. Oh no, it's not the end. I suppose it's maybe the halfway point?
I've done my research.
Oh my.
What to do?
Well, don't you look positively full of death energy? Oh. I was actually guessing that was going to be darkness. Imprisoning me. All that I see. Well, for once your wildfire skill is going to come in useful, Therian.
Come in, if thou darest.
What is the logical course of action? A great inferno to scorch the land.
This feels like an environment that's actually built for Cirrus to be strong in.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh, I just keep accidentally pressing the power-up button. That would be nice. Well,
I will
just
cut
drop
him.
everyone's health for now.
What to do? Peacock's strut.
Just make Cirrus as powerful as possible.
Dilemma. A great inferno to scorch the land.
Oh!
You should have studied harder.
Oh. They went from white health names to 0 health names. Oh, a sledgehammer. Wait a second. That sounds like a blunt weapon. It is. Oh, it's just a better version of the Warhammer. Ugh, how unfortunate. I mean, sort of unfortunate.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Out of my way.
Alright. Everyone's like full health already. I guess... let's shackle this one.
Try this! What is the logical course of action?
That was amusing. I forgot I could do that. Almost scared me a little bit.
A tempest of ice shall reign!
Letting the hunt beginning.
Here I go!
Nope, not that one. Donate battle points to Cirrus, so that he can cause these enemies to literally evaporate.
Peacock strike!
Alright,
What is the logical course of action? My focus is unparalleled!
time to evaporate these enemies, I suppose.
A tempest of ice shall reign!
6,000 damage to everyone, please. For practically free. Ooh, that's a good deal of money as well. Oh, nope, that's the actual treasure. Oh, it's a captain. Yar, captain.
What next?
What be ye weak to? Perhaps swords.
Or wait, actually, they're all weak to swords. Right, I'll find the warrior skill somewhere. There we go.
Let's do this!
It be time for you to meet your maker.
Also, why did that one not get hit by the sword slash? Oh well. Peacock strut for Cirrus.
Out of my way.
Ah.
The logical course of action.
I hope you're weak to ice, Captain. What a crying shame. Alright. Skeleton. That's gonna be light damage, isn't it? And apparently daggers was also something? No, not daggers. Okay, that's fine. Wind? Might as well check. Oh, okay. Actually, a bit surprised by that one.
Over here!
Coming, if thou darest.
Oh, it was lightning, right. Lightning just doesn't seem like a very skeleton-y weakness. Watch it be wrong, too. That'd be wonderful. So what did I afflict him with? Accuracy down. Probably. I also realized that it's light damage. He's an undead. What else would it be? Why did I even think lightning? What a fool I was.
Letting my arrow fly.
What is the missing damage type? Axes. Thought I tried that. Axes is almost always the first thing I try against undead. Because it's the closest to blunt damage other than just plain old blunt damage. Oh. Oh, his name is Davy Bones. I like that.
My turn.
That's a good name for a skeleton.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Yar, I'm Davy Bones.
Very fitting. Also, what's off to this side? Never do the critical path first. Always check for secrets.
Step right up.
Over here.
Oh my. Tressa, you're not looking too good, huh? Every single member of my party, you're not looking too good, huh?
A tempest of ice shall rage.
Don't worry, I'll use a heal more in a second. You'll be fine.
Come in, if thou darest.
Alright, Thunderbird, I guess. That was quite something, though. I think I just heal more. No real point in doing anything else. What a dazed sounding voice she had there. No, just have a little rest, why don't you?
Phew. Time for a break.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, she has level
I
slash.
will cut him down.
I kept thinking, I sure wish Hanet had a casual AoE attack, but she does. A pretty good one, in fact. Actually, you know what? It's probably a lot more worth it to just
Now the true lesson.
annihilate them all.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
And then heal after the fight.
Thus ends your lesson.
Oh, never mind. They leveled up, so they don't need healing anymore. Alright, this better be a good treasure. Vivifying stone. Is that a consumable? It must be, right? Hmm? No, here it is. Prevents instant death. I'm assuming that's a status ailment called instant death. That's unsettling.
Step right up.
Oh, now's really not the time.
Here I go.
I'm already well on my way
My
to
arrow fly
getting out of
true.
here. Rain of arrows,
Rain
please.
arrows up on them.
That's fine. Because Therian can just strip the shield off of this last one. And now Cirrus can bring about the next Ice Age.
Tempest of ice shall rage.
With another Ice Age to shortly follow.
My way.
Fatal touch. Now, what next? tempest of ice shall rage.
Oh no. That's fine. Good enough.
What to do?
Letting the hunt begin.
I think True Strike will probably be better here.
True. Thou didst fight with courage.
Untwitched. Not quite complete annihilation, but close as you can get, really. Alright, let's save again, because I got that rare stone. Ooh, a green chest. How special. Alright, let's see. What sort of monster is this going to be? I'm guessing... maybe a kraken? That seems likely. Or a giant lobster. What's that? Nope. It's a tiger.
Let's do this.
I was just assuming that it was going to be an ocean-based enemy.
Won't move willingly.
Oh. Does that mean its evasion is boosted? I certainly hope not. Also, I would like to very quickly figure out what you are weak to, because you are quite intimidating, my friend.
So much to learn.
Fire. Interesting.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh, bows as well.
Raining arrows up on them.
Let's do this.
Out of my way.
Here I go.
Actually quite surprised. Alright. Dancers, Peacock, Cirrus.
Letting the hunt begin.
And hit him with a bow.
Now, what next?
And a big old firestorm.
To scorch the land.
2000 damage isn't bad.
To do.
Darkness? No. So I mean, might as well try it. It's vulnerable anyways.
Coming, if thou darest.
Spears? Spears are typically good against beasts.
Out of my way.
Alright then. Oh, it's actually going to be very good to... Never mind, he doesn't have the cure ability.
Keep it
Yeah,
up.
I'll give Honnet some SP. She doesn't use too much of it,
What is the logical course of action?
but it's always good to keep her topped up.
Sorcery.
Yup. That's certainly poison, alright. Alright, Cirrus is up next, so... That's fine, that's fine. Theron, you're... not terribly useful right now. Hitting wildfire is about all you're good for, honestly.
A miracle like no other.
Actually, let me take a look at this. So hunter skills, 5 to 8 times with the bow for 8 mana. And that's 5 to 10 times with the polearm for 20. Those aren't very equivalent, huh? They do roughly the same amount of damage, too. Alright, well.
Arrows up on them.
Wow.
Here I go.
An interesting dilemma.
I mean, just keep throwing firestorms at this enemy, I suppose. Nothing else to do about it, really.
Holding back nothing.
True strike? Oh, nope. This is the perfect chance to bring out the Rat King 1 for his final attack. $6,000 good damage. And you...
I'm ready. Are you?
Let's do a pumped up steel. You can't do anything else really, Therian, huh?
It's my turn now.
Alright.
Peacock strike.
Sirius needs better uptime on that buff. Give it to him good.
Letting my arrow fly
Oh,
in true.
risky, risky. Sheep, please.
What's this now? A great inferno to scorch the land.
Let's do this.
Amusing how he got healed, then mana, then damage.
Friends, I am.
Okay. That's pretty bad. I might have to prepare for this fight a bit better. Do I have an olive bundle? No? Okay.
Using this.
But
Oh no.
I still have so much to learn.
Yeah, this is looking bad. Tressa keeps getting brought down to 1 HP as well. Does she have a skill that stops her from outright dying? Because it feels like it.
I'm sorry.
I think I'm just gonna voluntarily lose this fight. As that enemy was far stronger than I thought it would be. It just got its armor back a bit too quickly. See, I wonder if I trade out Thaddeus, or Therian rather, for someone else. Who would be good in that situation? It's weak to spears? Was it spears and fire and bows? What else? Well, either way, I have run up on my time. I could probably go for a bit longer, but I'm a man of tradition. So, seeing how as I have hit the typical limit of where I stream, I think I'll be ending. Maybe? Oh, who knows? Taking a look. There's no one actually on right now that I know. So maybe I'll just keep streaming. Why not? Right. So. Let's just take a look. Where is it? Journal? Yes, okay. So. It was bow and spear, and fire, and an unknown element. Maybe I bring Ophelia so that I can have a second healer. That seems like a good choice. Okay, I will do that. And there's no moral compunctions right now about having a time limit. And I can just mess around however I wish. Right, Ophelia is actually pretty weak right now, though. So I suppose the best thing to do in that case would be to grind, which I really don't actually want to do on stream. Very boring. So, Ophelia, you're pretty well set up, right? Yes. Well, I will at the very least get back to the boss chamber. Running as fast as I can.
Open for business.
And fight everything I see along the way. Well, everyone sure is pretty aggressive right now.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
What next?
Oh.
Well then.
Good job. I was just willing to take the hit next turn. Oh, and I should get someone to follow Ophelia.
Let your wounds be healed.
What is the logical course of action?
Can I catch that boar?
What next?
It must be on low health now, right? You're mine. Yes, you can replace this one.
I honor thee, my
I know I said an AoE poison could be fun, but I'd prefer not to, honestly. Right. Well, time to run back to town and find someone to follow Ophelia.
Letting us begin.
An interesting dilemma.
Oh, good. You're first, which means
A great inferno
annihilate them.
to the land.
What to do?
Wow, you're a violent pig, aren't you?
What next?
I'll not be defeated.
How much damage do you do? It's not bad. It's not too much compared to, on it, though.
Well then. let your wounds be healed.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
An interesting dilemma.
No dilemma here, Cirrus. Just kill.
Thus ends your lesson.
Alright. Let's find a good fighter. Head bash, no thank you. How about you? Flurry, no thanks. I've seen better. You can't be guided. Neither can you. How about you, forlorn woman? Are you in search of guidance? Your skill is healing grape. How utterly pointless. Hello. High thrust. Sword technique, not exceptionally useful, I'm afraid. And over here? You can't be gidden? Critical eye, no thank you. Guide. Dagger Storm. That sounds like an AoE dagger skill. That'd be useful if I needed that right now. A Fuddling Balm. Look, if you don't have a pure attack stat, I don't care. No. Look, what I'm really after is a AoE fire attack. I'm going to be honest. Or not an AoE, a multi-hit fire attack. I feel like I must have missed scrutinizing someone because these guides are darkened out rather than being X'd out. It means I can probably scrutinize someone to make guiding easier. But it seems like no one in this town has the skills that I would desire. I think you were the closest. I was weak to spears, right? I'm nearly certain of it. Alright, it'll do. That'll do. Okay, I'll get back to the boss fight. I don't think I'll try and take it on, though.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Big mushrooms. Right, you aren't going to be able to do much. Just toss a grape to Tressa, so that she doesn't immediately die.
It's my turn now.
You have a dagger? You sure do.
Well then.
Let's just bring out Spectator, see what he can do.
What is the logical course of action?
Not much. Just like I thought.
Here I go.
Did the Spectator just take a hit? It doesn't have HP though. How does that work?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Huh. Curiouser and curiouser.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
My turn now. let your wounds be
Oh, my shoulder's starting to feel a bit stiff again.
Sacred light to chase the darkness.
Coming, if thou darest.
Yeah, I think Tressa must have a skill that stops her from getting killed from a single hit. 'Cause that's the third time now that she's ended up at 1 HP. I think she's going to level up after this as well, so... no need to heal her. I just need to use her for power. Peacock strut for Ophelia, actually.
My turn now. Here I go.
Single target Holy Light from Ophelia. 23k, not that bad.
I am not
Nothing compared to Cirrus, of course. Tressa's actually nowhere near leveling up. 2 more combats until she levels up? Alright. You can have some grapes. Otherwise, you wouldn't even make it anywhere near your next level.
Ready or not, here I come.
Snip, snip.
I'll do my best.
Spectator, go!
What next?
Well, you lads aren't very friendly, are ya? Alright, come on out, cheap. Give everyone a nice heal.
Here I go.
I'm actually starting to get a little bit sleepy, I think.
It's my turn now. I'll do my best.
Letting the hunt beginning. Yeah.
I should probably sleep better.
Nothing will quiet the storm. You should have studied harder.
I don't actually remember what time I got to bed last night. But it wasn't early, I'll tell you that for free.
Open for business.
Oh.
Now, what next?
It feels like running through dangerous zones is actually far more beneficial than not. Because even though it looks like it increases the frequency of encounters, in practice I have not felt that at all.
I will cut thee down.
I'll not be defeated. Oh, sacred light. It's my turn now.
Oh, I really should have actually just had you dance for Cirrus.
I will cut thee down.
What is the logic?
Alright, lightning blast.
Thus ends your lesson.
Oh, that was actually a fair bit of XP. Dresser got quite over-leveled there. Well, not over-leveled, but, well, I followed the wrong path, it looks like. Oh, no. I sure hope Ophelia doesn't die.
An interesting dilemma.
Just heal everyone. It's fine.
Miracle like no other.
Miracle.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Oh, I took so much damage. It's like,
I'll not be defeated.
I don't know, it's like something, I guess.
Oh, sacred light. What to do?
Dance, Peacock, Cirrus.
An interesting dilemma. Now the true lesson begins.
Cirrus annihilate.
Oh, ice, pierce them through. Not bad. A passing grade.
Alright. What turn did I take wrong? Oh, I need to go down here.
Letting us begin.
Two of you.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Well, I suppose I'll strip as much armor off of that enemy as I can. Yep, that's strong. Okay.
A great inferno to scorch.
I'll leave the healing to Ophelia. Hopefully it's not... bad? I don't know what else to say.
Well then. Huh? Bring about a miracle of healing.
It's definitely not as strong as Cirrus, that's for sure.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
These are all enemies that I would like to capture, actually.
What a nice breeze.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
And I think only the captain might be worth catching. Davy Bones. I don't think the elemental's good now, but I think it'll be good later. Is the main thing. I'll try for it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Now let's just see, what does his heal look like?
A miracle like no other.
Yeah, nearly, no, more than twice as much healing than Ophelia does. Okay. So it's probably tied to magical attack, unfortunately. I can try again with a 41% chance.
It's my turn now.
That's unfortunate.
The winds of fortune are howling. I'll do my best. May the sacred sacred flame shine forth.
Oh, I meant to put reflective veil.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright, well,
I will cut thee down.
nah, that's unfortunate.
I am finished.
It's a lot of lightning, huh?
I still have so much to learn.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Guess I'll just revive her with an olive. And then use her healing to revive everyone. That was ridiculous. That was more dangerous than the boss, it feels like.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Oh, you're such annoying enemies. I hate being surprised by things. These enemies have got such good surprise skills.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Ah, my shoulder. Alright. I forgot I'd actually figured out why that's happening. And how to fix it. Alright, I've adjusted my positioning appropriately.
I'll do my best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sacred light. What to do? What a nice breeze. Let's do this.
Just in time. How fortuitous.
Now the true lesson begins.
Alright, kill them all.
A tempest of ice shall rage. You should have studied harder.
I'm gonna need to re-heal. Alright. And I'm back. Let's throw medium. And plums. Alright. I've done it. I've made it back. Alright. So. I guess I'll be starting off tomorrow's stream with a boss fight. See, I don't think anyone's come online since, yeah, nope. Alright. That just means that I'll probably leave off with no raid in that case. See, is there anyone in recommended channels? No, I don't know any of these people. Alright. I want to just go raiding willy-nilly. In which case, thank you all so much for coming to my stream. It has been a pleasure streaming for you all. But as for me, I'm going to go take a rest and grab a bite to eat. before I watch another one of Ina's streams. So, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your days. Au revoir.